if I was to describe it in a sentence, what support means to me at this time, I would say that it's support rather than instruction. A bit like a blooming walking stick, like, or something. It's like they're not saying get in a taxi and we'll just take you to where you want to go and then you're there. It's like, you're doing the walking, but we're there for you to support, to help you along your journey.
It meant everything. It meant my whole life. It meant me being somebody. Not just a number. I felt pathetic and lost and nobody. And so you don't care when you're on the streets and things like that there. Now I'm somebody. I'm very proud anyway. I always was.
First and foremost, with me, it's been about trust. It was hard for me to trust anyone. To be able to sort of, to be able to browse some shops, go for a nice lunch or something, with somebody that, we've talked about this before, and it's, I've been street homeless for a long time, and you don't have many good friends, things like that. They're friends that are all kind of tend to be in situations that you're in, which aren't very good. And so when you go out for, say, lunch with somebody who I suppose you'd deem to have, a normal life, or certainly no substance issues like you have, that type of a thing, that in itself would normally make you feel kind of a bit like, you're with your mum, or a bit sort of, but it isn't. It's very relaxed. It's like going out for lunch with your mate, really. It's broken down a barrier of sort of support to me, because it's meant that if I've got a problem, I'll speak about it. If I've got something positive, I'll speak about it. And it's having that where you can just take things for as they are on a daily basis, rather than, right, okay, I've got an appointment in 3 weeks with my key worker who wants to come to my doctor's appointment with me, but she might not know nothing about what I've been up to for the last month or something, and so it wouldn't really make any sense to me, or not make any sense, but actually it might make things more complicated, because here I am now trying to sort of win over two people.
I was an alcoholic most of my life, and I gave up 3 years ago now, on New Year's Eve. I've never drank since. It was either that or kill myself, because I got that bad. I was fed up getting up in the morning. Have I got a pound? No, I've got plenty of pounds. But it's like, I had to know where I was going. When people tell you to stop drinking, it doesn't work. Like they say, even when you've been to jail, why did you drink when you got out? You were detoxed. It's rebellion. You're rebelling. Because you can. Everything I did was because I could. And so I realised that. I thought, no, I'm going to give up drinking for me.
Every other program before has been designed for me. It's never been my program. And there is the spoilt mentality child about people like me. I have to do it my way because I am an addict. And if you understand addiction, I'm going to blame you at the first chance I get if it goes wrong. And that's why an addict has to have their own program. They have to design it, and they have to be supported, because an addict will look for any excuse to push that big red button. What I worry about are the cynics who are going to listen to what he's saying and saying, but if you're not setting boundaries, that's the old-fashioned way of thinking. If you're not setting your boundaries on me, I'm going to take the piss. But if you set your boundaries on me, I'm not going to stop offending. I'm not going to stop taking drugs. It has to be my own. And if you tell me to do something I don't want to do, that's your fault. I can use on that, because it's not my plan, it's yours.
You end up being forced to go with what is available with what the system says you must do at this time. And even it's not that you're overwhelmed with choice all of a sudden, but it is that they've got the time to listen to what it is that you feel, want. It's what I would call as informal as well. That's what I like.
These people here, slowly, I was very wary, but slowly and slowly I got used to them, and I thought these people are trying to help me. I always felt I wasn't being judged. So for the first 6 months I always thought I'm being tested here. Oh, of course. But after a while you just realize, even now sometimes, because of my paranoia, I still think, but I know now it's not. It's like I know these people are genuine to help people.
Trust the person who's asking you for help to know what they need.
Being listened to means that it's a two-way street. It's a conversation. It's a work in progress. It's support that can change.
I am me because of them, because I had no hope, and then suddenly I had.